Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Here's Simpson. They get it again to the wing right side. O'Reilly goes up again. Fires from deep. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Second shot opportunity. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Simpson. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And they're on the break. Count it. Good. Smith with it. Pass to Alexander. Inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Shoots from the elbow. That shot off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Guzman. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Smith. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Simpson. Here's Guzman. Misses the 3. Down low. Here's Alexander. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
From the arc. Alexander grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here is Smith. Takes it inside. And another shot. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. No good. Shot missing. Takes it from 10. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Intercepted. Shoots the 3. The second effort to the left side wing. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. He has 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
On the wing, Brown. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simpson. To the paint. There's the steal. Here's Hanlon. Pass to Alexander. Here's Hanlon. 6 to shoot. Here's Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Guzman. Off target from the wing. And here they come. Goes up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Pass to Simpson. From deep. No good that time. Here's Alexander. Charalampopoulos beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Hanlon with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Poke loose. Charalampopoulos. Another shot. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Who's watching here?
Trying to end the drought. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Chalk up 2 there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
With 4 seconds on the clock. That's tipped. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Pass to Hanlon. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Here's Hanlon. Clock at 6. No good with the layup. 3 on 3. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Guzman. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
So both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Over to the wing.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Smith. The kick out to Brown. The second chance effort. And the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Stevens. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Cuts off the pass. Stolen away. And here comes the break. Beyond the arc. You can't hit that time. Brown outside. Here he goes. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Out left to the wing. Here's Richard. Can't cash in from close range. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Stephens pulls it in. Right wing. For the three. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 6.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Simpson. To the right side.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Now Smith. To end the run. Stephens pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Comes up empty down low. They set the screen. Down low. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Simpson. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
It's deflected. Fast break, here they come. It's picked off. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .151 left to play here in the half. Out to the wing. To the inside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
To the paint. Here's Stevens. Alexander grabs the board. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Simpson. He's got 7 to the inside. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer on the way.
Come on.
And he stays with it. Charalampopoulos. Stephens pulls it in.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Count the basket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Pass to Alexander. Picked his pocket. This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Fires the three. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Smith. They swipe it. Pass to Steffens. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. To the middle. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. So it's the visitors now. Here's Simpson. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good. Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now here is Smith. He's got 7. Down low. It's tipped. There's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Simpson. 8 points for him. Here's Guzman. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Smith missing. Here's Simpson. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Simpson's got 10.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
There's the screen. To the middle. Launches it. The shot misses. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Over to the left wing. Relic. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Hanlon. Charalampopoulos. That shot, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Tries it from 19. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. And Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Reilly. No good there off the double clutch. Pass to Hanlon. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Simpson. He's got 10.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Hanlon, no good. Here's Guzman. The good-looking shot from the wing. 12 points for him. Pass to Alexander. Here's Hanlon. It doesn't go for him. Outside runner. He can't get it to go.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Here's Alexander. Off target at the rim. Here's Simpson. 10 points for him. To the wing on the left. Here's the three. That shot is off. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Charalampopoulos uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
To the left wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Simpson. To the wing right side. Takes it from 10. The shot will not fall. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .103 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's O'Reilly. No good on the three.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Hanlon. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Over to the wing. Taken away. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Launches a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Now here's Brown. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. That one's not going to go. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Off the inbound, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Stephens, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the left side wing. He tries for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Out to the right wing. The tray. That shot off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And that one misses. No luck that time either. Home team on D. Shot, high post. No good that time.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Now, here is Smith, banked in off the glass. To the right side. Four on the clock. Here's Richard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
First one falls for him. So he hits one of two from the stripe. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Out to the right wing. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Got a piece of it. Here's Alexander. The visitors on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and it's good, 2 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And, Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Here's Guzman. And it's off from three-point range. Brown outside. There's the pick. A three ball. That shot misses. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. And here's the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw, no good. That one misses. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Tipped away. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the wing right side. From 10 feet out. Doesn't go for him. .32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Akpinar. Can't hit from in close. From deep three-point territory. Offline. And so it's a victory.